Hi, I'm kchoi. Welcome to my channel. If you didn't already know, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan and I have been sorted on Pottermore as a Gryffindor. I was watching a video that Molly Burke uploaded recently. I'll link her channel in the description box if you don't already know who she is. And she retook the Pottermore quiz to see if she would get sorted into the same house, and she actually didn't. But I'm not going to retake the Pottermore quiz per se. I saw in her comment section that somebody told her there is a quiz, like somebody put it together where it has all of the possible questions from the Sorting Hat quiz on Pottermore. Because when you take the quiz on Pottermore, you only get like 5 to 10 questions or something, but there are like 26 possible questions. So logically, if you like took a quiz with all of those questions, it could be more accurate. So I have found that quiz and I'm going to take it and see if I still am a Gryffindor. I'm still gonna hold on to my Gryffindor house because, you know, that's the official sorting, but let's see like what comes out from this quiz. So it's gotoquiz.com and it's just called the Pottermore Sorting Quiz, all possible questions. Let's see, it's 31 total questions. What is your age? I'm 26. What is your gender? Female. Which of the following would you most hate people to call you? Ordinary, ignorant, cowardly, or selfish? I think I would say ignorant because ordinary is fine, being normal is fine. Cowardly, I am cowardly, so I'm not ashamed of that. It's just, I accept it. After you have died, what would you most like people to do when they hear your name? Miss you but smile, ask for more stories about your adventures, think with admiration of your achievements. I don't care what people think of me after I'm dead. It's what they think of me while I'm alive that counts. If I'm being honest, it'll be think with admiration of your achievements. Given the choice, would you rather invent a potion that would guarantee you glory, wisdom, love, or power? I think a potion that guarantees you power would be dangerous. We know what happens with love potions is not true love, as J.K. Rowling has told us. Between glory and wisdom, I will go with wisdom. How would you like to be known to history? The wise, the good, the bold, the great. I know that the bold is the Gryffindor answer to that, but I'm gonna go with the good. You enter an enchanted garden. What would you be most curious to examine first? The silver-leafed tree bearing golden apples, the fat red toadstools that appear to be talking to each other, the bubbling pool in the depths of which something luminous is swirling, the statue of an old wizard with a strangely twinkling eye. The pool kind of scares me. I know, like, I love swimming and I'm a good swimmer and all of that, but like bodies of water actually kind of scare me a little bit. All of these kind of freak me out a little bit. Like I would be paranoid that those golden apples are poisonous or like, I don't know. But I'm gonna go with the tree seems like, actually the toadstool seems the least harmful, but it's kind of weird. What kind of instrument most pleases your ear? Violin, drums, piano, or trumpet? Out of those, it would be piano. 4 boxes are placed before you. Which would you try and open? The small tortoiseshell box, embellished with gold, inside which some small creature seems to be squeaking. Probably not. The gleaming jet black box with a silver lock and key marked with a mysterious rune that you know to be the mark of Merlin. The ornate golden casket standing on clawed feet whose inscription warns that both secret knowledge and unbearable temptation lie within. The small pewter box, unassuming and plain, with a scratched message upon it that reads, I open only for the worthy. I'm gonna go with that one. 4 goblets are placed before you. Which would you choose to drink? The foaming, frothing, silvery liquid that sparkles as though containing ground diamonds. The smooth, thick, richly purple drink that gives off a delicious smell of chocolates and plums. The golden liquid so bright that it hurts the eye, and which makes sunspots dance all around the room. The mysterious black liquid that gleams like ink and gives off fumes that make you see strange visions. Okay, I'm not about to do that one. It's between the second and the third one. Like the second one, because obviously that sounds delicious, but it could be a trick. I'm like so overthinking all of these, aren't I? I'll go with the golden liquid. Once every century, the flutterbee bush produces flowers that adapt their scent to attract the unwary. If it lured you, it would smell of a crackling log fire. Probably not because I don't really like campfire smell. Fresh parchment. I do love the smell of new books and books in general. Home or the sea? I do like the smell of fresh parchment, but it's not like if I smell it, I'm gonna be like walking towards it. It's more like I'm in a bookstore and I open the book and shove my face into it. So I'm gonna go with the sea. A troll has gone berserk in the headmaster's study at Hogwarts. It is about to smash, crush, and tear several irreplaceable items and treasures, including a cure for dragonpox, which the headmaster has nearly perfected, student records going back 1,000 years, and a mysterious handwritten book full of strange runes believed to have belonged to Merlin. In which order would you rescue these objects from the Trolls Club if you could? I'm gonna save the dragonpox first. I'm going to save the book second, and the records. Actually, I'm gonna save the records before the book. Which would you rather be? Trusted, liked, imitated, praised, envied, or feared? I will say trusted. Which of the following do you find most difficult to deal with? Hunger. Yeah. Cold, loneliness, boredom, being ignored. What are you most looking forward to learning at Hogwarts? Not hexes and jinxes, and not flying on a broomstick. I would honestly be really scared, probably. So I'll say transfiguration. If you could have any power, which would you choose? The power to read minds, invisibility, superhuman strength, speak to animals, change the past, change your appearance at will. I was gonna say I wish there was the power of teleportation, but everyone can do that. They can apparate. But anyway, within these options, I think I'm gonna go with the power to speak to animals. Which of the following would you most like to study? Centaurs, goblins, merpeople, ghosts, vampires, werewolves, trolls. Out of these, I think werewolves are the most interesting because they are also human. One of your housemates has cheated in a Hogwarts exam by using a self-spelling quill. Now he has come top of the class in charms, beating you into second place. What do you do? I will say number 2, tell him to ask my classmate, but if my classmate doesn't say anything, then I will tell the truth. You and 2 friends need to cross a bridge guarded by a river troll who insists on fighting one of you before he will let all of you pass. Attempt to confuse the troll into letting all 3 of you pass without fighting. Suggest drawing lots to decide which of you will fight. Suggest that all 3 of you should fight without telling the troll, or volunteer to fight. It's between the first and the third answers. Although both of them are tricking the troll, I think the first one, we would have less of a chance of just getting killed by the troll, so I'll go by that one. Which road tempts you the most? The wide, sunny, grassy lane, the narrow, dark, lantern-lit alley, definitely not that one. The twisting, leaf-strewn path through the woods, not that one either. I told you, I'm a scaredy cat. Or the cobbled street lined with ancient buildings. The grassy lane, the sunny, happy one, not scary and not dark. Which nightmare would frighten you the most? Standing on top of something very high and realizing suddenly that there are no hand or footholds. An eye at the keyhole of the dark, windowless room in which you are locked. That one's kind of scary. Waking up to find that neither your friends nor family have any idea who you are. Being forced to speak in such a silly voice that hardly anyone understands you and everyone laughs at you. I think the second one, being locked in a dark windowless room and then there's an eye just staring at me. Late at night, walking alone down the street, you hear a peculiar cry that you believe to have a magical source. Do you proceed with caution, keeping one hand on your concealed wand and an eye out for any disturbance, draw your wand and try to discover the source of the noise, draw your wand and stand your ground, withdraw into the shadows and await developments while mentally reviewing the most appropriate defensive and offensive spells should trouble occur? I think I would do the first one. A muggle confronts you and says that they are sure you are a witch or wizard. Do you ask what makes them think so, agree and ask whether they'd like a free sample of a jinx, agree and walk away leaving them to wonder whether you are bluffing, tell them that you are worried about their mental health and offer to call a doctor? I think the third one. Dawn or dusk? Dawn. I am a morning person. Moon or stars? I'm gonna say moon because it offers more light, so it's less dark and scary at night. Forest or river? River. Black or white? Black. Heads or tails? Heads. And left or right? Right. Okay, I'm gonna submit my answers. Let's see. I'm Ravenclaw. So obviously these numbers don't add up or anything, but I answered 84% of questions like a Ravenclaw or something like that. Yeah, because I guess some answers could be applied to both houses. I'm still quite a lot like a Gryffindor, 68%. I only answered 32% of questions like a Slytherin would, and then 58% of questions like a Hufflepuff would. I always did like Ravenclaw, and before I was sorted on Pottermore, I did think I might be a Ravenclaw, but I was sorted into Gryffindor. I must have gotten the questions that I answered as a Gryffindor. I'm still gonna say I'm a Gryffindor, but I guess I have a lot of Ravenclaw qualities, but the sorting hat always takes your choice into account, right? Anyway, that's it for this video. I will link this quiz in the description box if you want to take it too and see, you know, more accurately what house you might be in. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!